Pro Bowl defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence broke his foot at practice Wednesday. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports Lawrence will have surgery, and if all goes well, he could be back by November. Elsewhere, Odell Beckham Jr. will not make his 2021 debut this week. The Browns ruling the receiver out for Sunday's game against the Texans as he continues to recover from knee surgery. Beckham did practice Wednesday on a limited basis. Chargers safety Derwin James was not able to practice Wednesday with a toe injury. Also sidelined Wednesday, Colts All-Pros Darius Leonard and Quentin Nelson, as well as Raiders running back Josh Jacobs. The Raiders also placing defensive tackle Gerald McCoy on season-ending injured reserve. The former Pro Bowler suffered a knee injury in Monday night's win over Baltimore. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
Bigger savings every day.
That's because Staples has just lowered their everyday prices on paper, pens, and markers.
Right now, a ream of Staples True Red copy paper is only $3.99.
Plus, select 5 packs of Sharpie markers and 4 packs of Expo Dry Erase markers are each just $3.99 every day.
Shop in-store or pick up curbside and save at Staples.
Limit 3. Curbside available at most stores. See staples.com/weekly ad for details.
Thursday Night Football is only on NFL Network. We're here for a storied rivalry with the game's brightest stars.
What an impressive run with a stiff arm.
Saquon is back, giving the Giants renewed hope.
What a game he's had.
But Chase Young has his squad ready to defend the division crown.
I'm not losing.
It's an NFC East showdown.
Yeah, baby. That's big time there.
Thursday Night Football, tonight at 8, only on NFL Network.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Where you been?
Well, I was just going to ask you, where have you been?
I have been, let's see, Arizona, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, little bit of a well, not so much a vacation, but getaway, visit with the grandkids. First time in 3 years I've been able to get together with the grandkids.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And, well, how long have we been locked down?
Well, a year and a half plus.
Yes. Yeah. And, and the real reason for the trip, Pam had a family reunion in Kansas City.
Okay.
So
and so that was like at the end or towards
in the
beginning?
middle.
In the middle. Okay.
In the middle. We flew into Omaha, drove to Kansas City. About a 3.5 hour drive.
Like driving from here to LA.
Yeah, and people talk about, okay, you drive through the desert and there's nothing but brown and right?
Mm-hmm.
You drive from Omaha to Kansas City, there's nothing but green.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's it. There's really no cities, just lots of corn.
Corn and grow some wheat, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we didn't see any of the wheat, but lots of corn. And that was pretty much it. A little bit of alfalfa. The eastern part of the state is far more corn. The west, I think they do more alfalfa and things.
Alfalfa.
You remember him, don't you?
I do.
One of the Little Rascals.
I didn't realize that's where he had moved to.
That's where he grew up, yes.
In the Midwest.
Okay. Anyway, it was, I am not paranoid, but, you just kind of, okay, this pandemic thing and COVID's still very much a part of our lives. And, I won't say I was hesitant, but, just kind of looking out of the corners of my eyes. And, you go into a store in Nebraska and maybe about 10 to 15% of the people are wearing masks.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it.
So did you pass them out when you came in?
I thought about it.
Yeah. Here, came from California.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. It's a gift. You don't have to give it back.
So
You could have been lead story that day in the Midwest, handing out masks.
yes. California visitor assaulted, handing out masks.
A slow news day.
Okay. How about some birthdays today?
Okay.
We're going to skip the big shot birthdays because we don't really care, and we've got so darn many local ones. We're going to take care of that. You ready?
That's a long list, yeah.
We're celebrating our birthdays today. Happy birthday, Andrea Ellis, Maribel Moreno, Santos Gonzalez, Francisco Miguel, George Laguna, Gabriela Esparza, Mike Lopez, Irma Contreras, Vicky Flores, Rosa Baeza, Rick Sanchez, Curtis Keating, Michael Keating, Kalila Lopez, Bill Dykeman, Jonathan Garcia, Angel Pacheco, Josiah Cazares, Judy Bermudez, Karina Juarez, Celia Sullivan, Yvette Mata, Crystal Martinez, David Tyler, Mindy Toth, Elvia Garcia, Mike Cortez, Frank Mejia, Mario Perdomo, Lilian Agundez, Crystal Gallagher, Maricruz Martinez, Luis Martinez, Miguel Estrada, Lyra Sampson Ventura, Mindy Graham, Ava Sepulveda, Nellie Schacht, Patty Martinez, Tricia Fleming, and Del Messick. Happy birthday from KXO.
Enjoy today.
Yes. Oh, boy. And you get to share that special day with so many people.
So many people. So
Yeah.
many friends you just didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, well. So I'm assuming, everything is still here.
As much as I can tell, yeah. I don't think anything left. I'll be honest, I didn't do a complete, walk around this morning. But
Well,
I think
maybe that would be a good idea.
all the microphones are still here.
Okay. And I remembered which buttons to push.
Buttons are all still here. I don't think they walked away or got punched out or anything like that.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. And, of course, the one constant in the world, George Gale.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, George is around.
Well, yes, George is round.
Round, yeah. That's true.
And after all, George is in shape because round is a shape.
Round,
right?
yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We've got some news. We'll talk about the recall in the news, or the lack of recall. And we'll talk about 6 more rescued by the Border Patrol. Just a variety of local news coming your way.
Okay. Right now, we're going to take a look at World in California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Americans went shopping last month, boosting retail sales 0.7%. Economists had expected a decline. Retail metrics, Ken Perkins.
Job openings are near record levels, and economic growth has been solid this year, fueling solid sales during the month.
Jobless claims were up last week by 20,000. Just in Idaho, expanding healthcare rationing because of a surge in COVID hospitalizations. Other states with low vax rates dealing with the same issue. Dr. Michael Sag at the University of Alabama.
We are struggling at every level just to kind of keep our head above water.
Utah police have released body cam video after an incident between a missing Florida woman and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie. CBS's Jerika Duncan.
Laundrie has been in Florida since September 1st, according to police. He and his parents have retained an attorney who issued a statement that Laundrie, on the advice of counsel, is not speaking on the matter.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Though health officials are indicating evidence that the latest surge of COVID cases has plateaued, many areas are putting more restrictions in place to make sure another one isn't just around the corner. In LA County, patrons and employees will have to have had at least one dose of vaccine by October 7th, or they won't be allowed in for work or play. Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer says bar patrons were already having to show one type of verification.
Everybody already has to show their ID. So they already have a person who has to make sure that people are, in fact, of age to be able to have an alcoholic beverage.
Stanford pediatrics professor Dr. Yvonne Maldonado says the process of rolling out booster shots may take longer than thought.
I'm not concerned at this point, but I think the big surprise is that we probably won't have a decision by September 20th, which is what everyone expected.
Officials extending an air quality advisory for the Bay Area through today. Wildfire smoke drifting into higher elevations, leading to hazy skies, especially in the North Bay Area. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call the pros. You got a friend in the business at Lock Air Conditioning.
California headline news.
Right now, it's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in the local news for a Thursday morning. Recall is rejected. Newsom still governor. Here's more on the story.
Voters from throughout the state went to the polls on Tuesday. There were two items on the ballot. Should there be a recall of the governor? And if there should, who should be the next governor? State voters overwhelmingly said no to the recall. That means Governor Gavin Newsom will finish out his term. Locally, voter turnout was a low 16.32%. According to the unofficial final results released at 11:28 Tuesday night, 8,830 ballots were cast against the recall. 5,572 favored a recall. The Elections Department said 718 ballots were cast Tuesday. 1,700 ballots were vote by mail. 338 were early votes, and 11,700 ballots were absentees, for a total of 14,456 ballots cast in the recall election for Imperial County. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors, you might be surprised, it's Thursday. They're going to hold a special meeting. Here's more on this story. That is a special meeting of the board that'll happen today at 3:30 and will be held in the IID Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. The only item on the agenda is a closed session conference with legal counsel concerning anticipated litigation. KXO News Time coming up to 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
In other local news, FBI agents raid the Calexico Vo Clinic. Here's more on that story.
This is the second time agents have raided the clinics. The agents issued a warrant on the Kxo Clinic and reportedly took several documents with them. Homeland Security investigations raided a Vo Clinic in October. In both incidents, nobody is saying why the clinics have been targeted. Dr. Tien Vo says his attorney is trying to find some answers. FBI will not comment, and Homeland Security has still not explained the October raid. FBI traditionally never comments on an ongoing investigation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Feet come in all shapes. You got fat feet, skinny feet, flat feet, high arch feet, short feet, and even feet so long people could probably surf on them. Cowabunga, baby. But they virtually all have one thing in common. They are perfect for Skechers Arch Fit footwear. You see, some people think that Skechers Arch Fit are just for people with fallen arches, but they're actually made for almost everyone. That's because all feet, no matter what the foot shape, will love the incredible comfort of arch support. Skechers is the comfort technology company, and they developed Arch Fit with experts to give you comfort and podiatrist certified arch support in every step, for every age, and every foot. Plus, Arch Fit come in a variety of widths and styles, including sneakers, sandals, and more, for both men and women, and many are machine washable, and all for a very affordable price. And get this, not only are Arch Fit great for your feet, they're also incredibly stylish. Just because they have arch support and are super comfortable doesn't mean they can't look great too. Come on, it's the best of both worlds. Kind of like a broccoli tasted like chocolate. So don't wait. See how Arch Fit can work for you at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
California Headline News.
It's page 2 of the local news. Page 2 is brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance needs as well.
Continuing with more local news, Border Patrol agents, well, they rescue 6 more. Here's more on that story.
The latest rescue was early Tuesday morning at around 4:10 Tuesday morning. El Centro Station received information of a distress call received by the California Highway Patrol regarding a group who illegally crossed into the United States and were without water, and they were lost. CHP provided the Border Patrol with all the information they had obtained from the caller, including GPS coordinates. Agents in the field were notified, and they responded to the area. The group was located about an hour later near Plaster City. The agents said it was a group of 6 adult males, Mexican nationals, every one. The group was transported to the El Centro Processing Center, where they were medically evaluated and then processed. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Family Night will happen at the Camarena Memorial Library in Calexico. George Gale explains. It's in the parking lot of the library beginning at 5 p.m. There will be stories, arts, and crafts, and participants will receive a free book. Parents can register their children ages 0 to 12 at the Camarena Memorial Library website. That's at calexico.library.org. You can call the library for more information. Well, agents help a man in the Indio area and save him from choking. Here's more on that story.
The El Centro Sector Border Patrol agent was working the area near the intersection of Jackson Street and Avenue 42. Agent was flagged down by a parked motorist in an adjacent shopping center. The motorist said her husband was choking and was in need of help. Border Patrol agents approached the man and who was choking and appeared to be panicking. The desperate man was pointing to his throat. The agent struck the man in the back, dislodging a piece of chewed food, enabling the man to breathe normally. The man calmed down, but refused the agent's offer to call emergency medical assistance. Couple expressed their gratitude for the agent's timely aid. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
IVC is offering a course on English as a second language. The course is free to Imperial Valley College students. It is a non-credit course. School officials say they can still sign up for the late starting English as a second language classes at IVC. A registration event will be held to give information and help register students on Wednesday, October the 6th from 9 till 6 p.m. In front of the registration office at IVC. More information is available on the IVC Facebook page. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says after one more day of very warm temperatures and mostly clear skies today, some cooling will be realized starting Friday as moisture and clouds increase across portions of the region. A weak weather system will also affect the region Friday into Saturday. Dry conditions with temperatures hovering near average should be common through at least the first half of next week. 105, the high yesterday, 74 our low. Sunny today with a high near 104. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 78. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north after midnight. It'll be sunny on Friday with a high near 102. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 101. West wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 102. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Right now, downtown, we're looking at 77 degrees. With that, we have 13% relative humidity, and the wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the Imperial Valley, moderate right at the border. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage.
The Central Union High School District Board of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back to school at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Oasis High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful year. The Central Union High School District, committed to excellence.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. Working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball. Well, the Padres, hey, they won. They ended a 5-game losing streak. And, the Padres picked up the win over the Giants, 9-6. Angels edged the White Sox 3-2. Marlins over the Nationals, 8-6. Tigers topped the Brewers, 4-1. Blue Jays beat the Rays, 6-3. Red Sox rolled over the Mariners, 9-4. Picking up 5 runs in the 10th inning. Pirates slipped by the Reds, 5-4. Phillies nipped the Cubs, 6-5. Yankees edged the Orioles, 4-3. Cardinals clobbered the Mets, 11-4. Rockies went 10 innings before they beat the Braves, 3-2. Indians powered up over the Twins, 12-3. Astros 7, Rangers 2. The A's beat the Royals, 12-10. And the Dodgers continued to win as they beat the Diamondbacks 5-3. Well, let's go to football. Thursday night football. Tonight we've got the Giants and that team from Washington, D.C. Yeah, and we've got it right here on AM 1230 KXO. Well, we'll start at 5 o'clock, so you want to be here. Then on Sunday, we've got the Chiefs and the Ravens in Sunday night football. Monday night, the Lions and the Packers. And on Sunday morning, the Raiders and the Steelers from Pittsburgh. That game at 9:30 Sunday morning on FM 107.5.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Okay, let's continue our look at football. Friday Night Lights in the Imperial Valley. High school football coming up tomorrow. It'll be Southwest at Santa Fe Christian. Holtville and Calexico will tee it up. Calapat at Army-Navy. Vincent at Claremont, Palo Verde at Shadow Hills, Imperial with Mickey Dale and George Grijalva at Monte Vista High School in San Diego. It's Brawley and Gila Ridge. And tomorrow night on AM 1230, it'll be Central and Christian from Cal Jones Field in El Centro, as we bring you the action. And in other news, the Milwaukee Bucks have named Lisa Byington as the team's new television play-by-play announcer on Bally Sports Wisconsin, making her the first woman to handle full-time TV play-by-play duties for a major men's professional sports team. Well, that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
And right now, let's slip into financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. And, well, retailers, hey, you better be ready for the holiday season. Yeah, the Delta variant continues to be a concern for retailers, but expectations for a merry holiday season remain high. Well, U.S. retail sales increased last month as consumers continued to dish out on clothing, furniture, and groceries. Sales beat economists' expectations, increasing 0.7% in August from the month prior. And new forecasts from Deloitte Bain & Company and MasterCard predict a huge sales boom in the coming months, the most important time of the year for retailers. In other news about what's going on, well, Rivian has built the first consumer-ready electric pickup truck. Yeah, they beat Tesla, Ford, and General Motors. So who is Rivian? The startup truck maker's first R1T pickup came off the line of a former Mitsubishi plant in Normal, Illinois, Tuesday. And Rivian has also received necessary clearances from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the EPA, and California Air Resources Board to start delivering R1Ts to all 50 states. So what's happening on Wall Street? Right now, it's red. The Dow down 256 points. S&P 500 off 36. The NASDAQ down 107. Gold off $43 an ounce. Oil down 53 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Sunny skies today with a high near 104. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 78. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north after midnight. Friday will be sunny with a high near 102. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. 79 degrees downtown, 10% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Eggland's Best.
I'm Steve Kathan. The COVID pandemic continues to shape the American economy. With infection numbers rising last month, retail sales figures went up too, sparked by a surge in online buying. Sales at restaurants and bars were flat. Analyst Ken Perkins.
American consumers really showed some strong resilience in August. The sales were up 15.1% from a year ago.
And the government reports 332,000 people filed claims for unemployment benefits last week. That's up a bit from a pandemic low the week before.
On the face of it, it's disappointing, but not entirely surprising to see an increase in new jobless claims given the toll taken by the Delta variant on the economy.
Mark Hamrick of Bankrate.com. 1 in 500 people in this country has died of COVID, and now with more cases, hospitals are in crisis in several parts of the country. At the University of Alabama, Birmingham, Dr. Michael Sagg says the situation is bad.
I think the current healthcare system, especially in Alabama, is under siege.
And Idaho has just expanded health care rationing. Hospital beds might only go to those likely to survive. In Miami, Kayla Costanza has been reluctant to get vaccinated. Until now.
It took me like a good 2 months, but my whole family is full of nurses and cops, so they got it and they're fine. They've been telling me I should do it to better myself, so here I am.
An FDA panel meets tomorrow to consider Pfizer's booster shot. Space tourism is getting a boost from the SpaceX mission with no professional astronauts on board. 4 civilians in orbit for the first time. CBS's Mark Strassman's at the Kennedy Space Center.
For the next 3 days, the crew will have some space adventure, orbiting Earth once every 90 minutes, moving 85 football fields a second. Inspiration Force crew will also conduct science experiments and research. They'll collect biomedical data and biological samples during and after the flight.
Now to a South Carolina court.
You be in charge of false statement, misrepresentation.
A man who was allegedly hired by attorney Alex Murdaugh to kill Murdaugh for insurance purposes faces charges. Murdaugh is due to turn himself in today. Back to school, and the latest TikTok craze is videos of students tearing up their high school bathrooms. Max Orston lives in Fulton County, Georgia.
Videos are going viral everywhere of kids taking projectors, doors, just everything from their schools. I personally saw some kid walk out with a bathroom stall bar.
Damage is so bad, bathrooms have had to be closed in some schools or usage limited. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 228. This is CBS News.
Eggland's Best, the only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste
plus superior nutrition, because the way you care is anything but ordinary. Only Eggland's Best.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated. And divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone. But you don't have to walk through this alone. Call Cordell & Cordell. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Phoenix area attorneys. 6730 North Scottsdale Road, Suite 230, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85253. CordellCordell.com. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
A new season is the perfect time to change up your look. And luckily, 21 Days of Beauty is happening now at Ulta Beauty. Snag daily beauty steals of 50% off the must-haves from brands like IT Cosmetics and Benefit. And discover new Gotta Have It launches from brands like Jacqueline Cosmetics and Tula. Experience the thrill of finding new faves during beauty's biggest event. But hurry, this event ends September 18th. Shop in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
There's been a bump in the Yellow Brick Road for a star entertainer.
Elton John says it's with great sadness and a heavy heart. He's postponing dates for his European and UK farewell tour to 2023 so he can have surgery on his hip after a bad fall last month. The 74-year-old says he fell on a hard surface over the summer and it's left him in a lot of pain, unable to move well. Elton still plans to start the U.S. leg of his tour in January in New Orleans. He promises to make the delayed European and UK shows more than worth the wait. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
A Van Gogh never seen before in public has gone on display at an Amsterdam museum. It's a drawing from 1882. Early in his career, an elderly laborer sitting with his head in his hands. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
Are you a true crime superfan? Join award-winning 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty on the My Life of Crime podcast. Named the 2021 Digiday Best Podcast, each episode pulls you straight into the investigations, including a New York City after-party gone horribly wrong, a cold-blooded teen killer looking for a retrial, and more. Season 3 coming this fall. Follow My Life of Crime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.